probably start 25-2.
25-2. Okay.
Right, make it easy.
Okay.
That's all set up. It's all between all the really. You'll be fine. And to be honest, the way I kind of look at it is, I kind of think of it as being, don't go bananas with it, so less is more in the physical piece going on.
Yeah.
I'll try and kind of like nudge you in
Okay.
as we go. Do you know if you're still 1 to 15 as you were?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Not unless you run on the pitch. You're on the wrong side for it. Just yell abuse to be alright. It will add atmosphere to it. Just.
Cartmore? True? Yeah. Like, near Oma.
Is it? second pitch when?
Alright, no worries.
Your carriageway team.
Yes.
We're ready. Might as well give it a go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever we're ready. Okay, everybody, welcome back to this second All Britain Junior Football Championship semi-final. On this one we have John Mitchels of Birmingham and Warwickshire against Western Gaels of Bristol, the Gloucestershire Hertfordshire champions for 2022. And with me on commentary, helping me out today from Tyrone, and for Western Gaels I've got Karina McElduff. Hello Karina, how you doing?
Hello Anthony, thanks very much. I'm great, thank you. Delighted to be here actually today. I never thought we'd have a sunny afternoon in Birmingham.
No, me neither. It makes a change for mid-October, but it suits us down to the ground.
Absolutely.
And for those of you joining us for this second game who were not here for the first game, we already have one team into this year's final, and that's Hugh O'Neill's of Leeds. And they beat Father Murphy's of London 2-9 to 1-9 earlier this afternoon. And now we wait to see who's going to join them. Is it going to be the team from Bristol or the team from Birmingham? And we're here on our brand new all-weather pitch here at Park Naharan in Birmingham. It's part of our big redevelopment of Warwickshire headquarters. And as the teams just take to the pitch, and I suppose from a Western Gaels point of view, looking forward to today and hoping to build on that county final win from a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. So our county final win was actually our first county final win. These girls have worked so hard over the last 2 years, really, even since COVID. Trying to recruit, trying to maintain, and we are just over the moon to be here today, and to really represent Clonherts as well. We're a small county, small kind of province, so it's great to be here representing us.
Very good. We'll just quickly run through the teams while our referee Des Kelly gets the ball to start the match. And so for John Mitchels, Vernon Fallon is basically sticking with the tried and trusted team, with just see here Des coming in to start the game. So we've got Sarah Tolan and Kelsey Fallon manning the midfield. Watch out for Elaine Butler at 11, pulling the strings up front, with Neve Fallon playing at full forward. Keep an eye out for any driver at half back to become more prominent as this game goes on, and with Colette Bell minding the house back in full back. And for Western Gaels, it's a midfield partnership of Kildare's Alison Keatley and Neve's Gemma Byrne, with Pauline Barker from Tyrone playing up top at full forward.
And she's a dangerous woman, that one. Pauline Barker.
You heard it here first. And our referee from the Premier County, Des Kelly, throws it in, and the game is on. And it's Western Gaels on the ball. And straight away looking for Barker, but it's Colette Bell who comes out with it. But it's back with the Gaels now. And Alison Keatley, but it's a free out for Mitchels. And here we go with Colette Bell going long, looking for Kira Desmond. A good chance here now for Neve Fallon, who finds Roisin Keating, and that is the first score of this semi-final. Early chance there, Karina, for Mitchels, and they take it.
I know. Got to take every opportunity you can in these games.
There's Keating, back to Desmond, and back with Kelsey Fallon. Lays it through to assistant Neve Fallon. And back with Keating, being marshalled by Laura Herlihy. And it's back with Fallon. Fallon plays it in for Desmond. Desmond turns and shoots, and it's in the back of the net, and it's an early goal for John Mitchels. It was a well-taken finish there for Mitchels, Karina, but a bit of a shame for your defenders.
I know. They did a really good job of pushing them out wide and trying to keep them out, but that was just such a great pass in. And unfortunately, we just couldn't hold it off.
An opportunity there. But back with Sarah Tolan. Keating and Desmond in combination, in for Kelsey Fallon. It's just going to evade it, and that's well done by Lorena Donovan. Brings the ball away for Western Gaels, and a chance for them to attack. We don't have too much of a win today. Whatever win there is, it's coming cross-field more and not particularly favouring anybody. Western Gaels playing into a fairly strong sun over in that far side. Here's Megan Hamill. A slightly loose ball. Kelly Cook can't quite get there. Megan Hamill gets it. Back with Maeve McCusker. And a chance for the Fermanagh wing forward to play it through. Here's an opportunity. It's well blocked down. Western Gaels still have it with Pauline Barker. And the Tyrone full forward sends one skyward. And it's well taken by Colette Bell. And she wins her free. The better stuff there, Karina, for Western Gaels.
Lisa's shown a little bit of promise now. I think it's just taken a little while to get their heads settled. You know, actually, for a lot of girls on this team, this is the very first time they've played Gaelic football. You know, not only did they have their first county final this year, for some of them, they didn't play football actually until they joined us, which is just phenomenal to see that transition. So I think just a little while longer, get their head in the game, and just settle down.
Here come Mitchels again, Dara Rice. Loses out on this occasion. And with Rachel Pearce and the Wexford halfback sets Western Gaels on their way. Here's Jane Edwards. Dublin are taking the wide route and wins a free. It's a good 40 metres out here on the angle. And Alison Keatley, the Kildare midfielder, is going to drop one in. This looks like it's got the legs, and it does. There's a first point for the afternoon there.
Great stuff. I think that will definitely help to settle the team a little bit more. And like I said, the sun is very, very strong. So a great shot from Alison.
Here comes Annie Driver. Goes looking for Tolan. Finds her. Out on this near side with Keating. I've got to say that ball looked out, but we play on. Keating sends it forward. Mitchell's win a free. Kira Desmond looking to go early. changes her mind. Plays it in for Dara Rice. Might go for goal. And Jackie Duggan can't quite get hold of it. A little bit of a let-off there.
Yeah, so it's say good for us. I just had my heart in my mouth there a second as that ball found her. But thankfully for us, it just went past.
And the ball evades Elaine Butler as Western Gaels come out here on the counter. Can't quite link up with Pauline Barker. It looks like that battle between Pauline Barker and Colette Bell might be pivotal in today's match. Here come Western Gaels. Maeve McCusker. Can't quite find a mark. And Des Kelly rules that one a wide ball.
Got quite a lot of shots happening here actually from both teams, haven't we? Just yet, we've yet to find most of our mark.
It looks like it's going to be a fairly open game, this one.
Yeah.
As Kelsey Fallon brings it forward for Mitchels. Goes long looking for Neve Fallon. Does well to shoulder space for Kira Desmond, but that's well defended. And away comes Eileen Russell. Slightly dangerous ball, but it works for Alison Keatley. And Alison Keatley finds Rachel Pearce. And here goes the Wexford woman right through the middle. It's well defended by Kelly Cook. And she gets there to the loose ball. That was well defended by Cook. Tolan goes looking for Keating. She's well marked. Finds Desmond. Desmond turns a marker. Sends it into Neve Fallon. Can't quite take it. And that's well defended by Laura Herlihy. And off we go again. Here's Gemma Byrne from the Dunboyne Club in Meath. Byrne sends it long. Up for McCusker. Plays it out to the right-hand side. McCusker's still free if she's needed. And here's a chance. And here's a goal. Lisa Dervan with the goal.
Well done.
Excellent move there for Western Gaels, Karina.
Yeah.
And the sides are level.
Like you said, it is very open. My heart's in my mouth the entire time. Trying to restrain myself quite a lot from shouting here.
Here come Mitchels with Elaine Butler. Finds Neve Fallon. And Kira Desmond. It's a nice turn, but that one falls to the right and wide. Early stages here, and we're all level. A goal and a point each. I suppose, Karina, for those watching, for looking at Western Gaels, who would you pick out as players for us to really take an eye on today?
So definitely we have a few very key players that really hold their own. Laura Herlihy there in full-back is such a force for us. She really holds that back line and keeps everyone in that back line and the half-back line in check in the right position, because like I said, we've got a lot of girls who just aren't that experienced with playing football. We also have Al and Gemma in midfield who are both very confident on the ball, very smart players as well, very good at finding space. Take a lot to put pressure on them, which is fantastic. And then up front, like I said, Pauline Barker is a danger woman. Just give her any bit of space and she will find her mark. And as we've seen as well with the goal from Lisa Dervan too, give her any space whatsoever and she'll find some way to get it in.
Here comes Jane Edwards for Western Gaels, looking for the lead. Out with Megan Hamill. And the Armagh corner forward. Gives it for Barker. Puts a boot to it, but that one's going to drop just short and wide of the mark. A couple of wides now for Western Gaels, but they've certainly settled into this game now, and it's a much more even contest as any driver comes forward for John Mitchels. Plays it inside to Kelsey Fallon. It's a good ball into Elaine Butler. Bit of space to exploit. Hands off to Neve Fallon. That's going to drop short. And Kira Lennon was extremely brave there.
Yeah. She went full in. That is Kira as well. Kira is new to our club. She probably only joined actually within the last few months. And like any team, it's hard to find a goalkeeper, one who wants to do goals, and second of all, one who's great at goals. And she again, it's a fantastic goalkeeper.
Goalkeepers are a breed apart.
Absolutely.
Here come Western Gaels in front of us here. Back with Maeve McCusker. And Beta Powell. That's going to run away from McCusker. Back with Mitchels and back with Kelsey Fallon. Keating goes long looking for Desmond. Bounces through for Dara Rice. There's a bit of an opportunity here for Mitchels. And they can't make the most of it. And so far, very much in this match, Western Gaels.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, for our first All Britain semi-final, that was it. Aim of the game. Come and enjoy today, and show everyone what we can do.
Here comes Fallon. That's
Great
an
block.
excellent block down. Rachel Pearce minding the house, and here come Western Gaels on the break, looking for movement, and that movement comes through McCusker and Megan Hamill, but that is well defended by Mitchels and Kerry Ann Brown. With a loose pass though, and is back with Western Gaels and back with Gemma Byrne. It's a bit of a wild swipe, and Kelsey Fallon takes it, and here's an opportunity for Dara Rice. Puts one in. That's back with Kira Lennon. She read the danger well, and away come Western Gaels. That's well done by Roisin Keating. Alison Keatley sends them on their way. And there's an opportunity here because Chloe Rapson, the New Zealander, is free in space. And there's an opportunity with a bit of a 2-on-1, but Kelly Cook does exceptionally well to snuff out the danger. Back come Western Gaels. A bit of a slice, and it's back with Elaine Butler. And if Elaine Butler looks to any driver, there's a bit of space for Mitchels to exploit, and they take the time. There's a chance there, Karina, for Western Gaels.
I know, was a good one at that as well. There's just a lot of bodies. Try to get quite close in on that forward line.
Roisin Keating gives it to Elaine Butler. And Mitchels will want to get Butler on the ball as much as possible. And the ball dropping in. And once more, Kira Lennon's alert to it. And it's out with Gemma Byrne. And that one's going to drop over the sideline. Sideline ball for John Mitchels. Back in with Sarah Tolan. Needs a bit of support. He's going to get it from Fallon. Will Fallon go on a run? She plays it through instead for Jackie Duggan. And Jackie Duggan is about to win a free. And there she goes. A chance for Mitchels to go back into the lead. Neve Fallon is going to drop one in. And that's well done by Ciara Lennon. On the snapshot there, Ciara Desmond drops just to the right and wide.
Thankfully, again, can breathe a sigh of relief there. But I think Ciara's having a really good game at reading that ball coming in there as well. She's constantly being under attack.
That's going to drop short from Lennon back to Dara Rice. And Jackie Duggan has got a bit of space with Neve Fallon on her inside. She shoots for goal. And it goes over the bar. And John Mitchell's back into the lead. And I suppose the warning's there if you don't get your kickouts right. That's what can happen.
Absolutely. And that's not easy play, but it's well done play. You win that kick out.
Here goes Jane Edwards. Into space. The Dubliner with an opportunity to shoot and send the ball over the bar.
Great stuff.
And we're all level again. Sarah Tolan gives it to Keating. Goes looking for Tolan again. But that was good strength from Keatley until it's been dispossessed. And away goes Ciara Desmond. She's got Fallon ahead of her. Gives it to Fallon on the wraparound. And that's a right foot that's going to fall to the left and wide. And Mitchell's starting to rack the wides up here. I'd make that their 5th wide so far of this first half.
Which is better for us. to be a little bit biased, is better for us.
He gives it to Keatley. Keatley plays it forward for Jane Edwards. Has a player on her outside. Elects to come back over in this direction. And it's Edwards once more. She's been prominent in the last few minutes. That was well watched by Kelly Ford because that could have gone anywhere.
Might have been a little bit of panic on her part as well. Of just not being able to find that person to hit it into, so felt like maybe a shot on goal was the next best option.
Colette Bell plays it forward here for Keating. Well watched by Eileen Russell. Back for Bell. This one might go long. It does. But it's into the arms of Keatley, who wins a free. And that midfield battle, I think, is going to be pretty key today.
Absolutely.
That's a bit loose for Annie Driver. She's got Butler on her outside. Here goes Elaine Butler. Up for Ciara Desmond. Back for Keating. Back for Desmond again. She's well blocked down, but she makes the space. And she has a point to her earlier goal. It's 1-3 to 1-2.
Good score.
Away we go again with Lennon. Sending it long for Edwards. A couple of players on our outside. One of them's Beta Powell. And Chloe Rapson, the New Zealander, loses the ball. And Sarah Tolan has a chance to spring a break. It's back with Butler. She's gone looking for Rice. That might beat her. Nope, she's good. And she sends one through.
It's a good ball.
Desmond's underneath it. But that was well watched. By Lise Theron, who I believe is French.
She is indeed. Got a very international team here.
One from France, one from New Zealand.
Yep.
I suppose that's one of the things as well for yourselves and trying to grow the club, and how much you can look to local players to try and bolster ranks.
Absolutely. I mean, in Bristol, we don't have an awful lot of, we don't have a permanent kind of clubhouse, kind of club base. So it is I would say, a constant force to kind of recruit people and keep them as well. So whenever girls turn up to training, do they have flatmates? Do they have friends? Do they have work friends? Do they have anyone that wants to come along and play? And that is how we have managed to get quite a few players. For example, one of the girls on our bench, Bella, she's English from Cheltenham, and she actually learned to play football in Cambodia. Would you believe?
As you do.
As you do, exactly. We didn't think we heard her right the first time, but no, she has confirmed it was Cambodia that she learned Gaelic football, and it's also just the work that goes in, not just from the girls themselves.
Chance. Oh, and there is a goal for Western Gaels. It's Gemma Byrne. Now that might put the cat among the pigeons.
Yeah, maybe I should keep talking. Maybe that's what it should be. I'll just keep talking.
And the Bristol club goes into the lead for the first time. Now, what can Mitchels do in reply? It's Sarah Tolan on the ball. She's well marked by Herlihy. She's got Neve Fallon behind her. That's a nice ball through to Kira Desmond. Turns a marker and puts it in the back of the net. That's an excellent reply from John Mitchels. And we'll level again.
That's it, really, isn't it? That's
the ups and downs of football, eh, Karina?
Absolutely. And that's the thing, you can never get too ahead of yourself because it's constant. It's a very reactive game. As soon as one team is scoring, the other one is going straight hard at it to counteract.
Here come Mitchells again. There's still a chance here for Duggan, but it's Lennon. Brings it to Herlihy. And away comes Rachel Pearce. Up to Maeve McCusker. And there's a bit of a foot race here. Fallon up against Edwards. Fallon up against Keatley. That's well taken by Jane Edwards. She's got a chance to shoot. Might be taking it a bit too far. And indeed she did. And Des Kelly Ward's a free out. So half a chance there for Gaels to go back into the lead. Now away come Mitchells once more. And it's Tolan into Butler. Gives it to Roisin Keating. Takes a sore one on the nose, but they play on.
That's the sun for you as well. It is incredibly hard to see down that part of the field.
And here come Gaels once more with Gemma Byrne, the goal scorer. Has a bit of a loose pass, and Fallon mops it up. And it's up to Kira Desmond. 2-1 for the corner forward so far. It was over the head of Kelly Cook. And here we are again with Elaine Butler. Mitchell's attacking down the far side. Back with Butler. And back inside for Keating. Keating turns Keatley and wins a free. And here's a chance for Mitchells to restore their lead. And just a reminder that the winners of this will play Hugh O'Neill's in the All Britain Junior Final after the Leeds club made it in earlier today, beating Father Murphy's 2-9 to 1-9. And that one goes out of play for a wide ball. And also, we pass on our congratulations to Dunedin Connolly's, the Edinburgh team winning the North of Britain Intermediate Championship earlier today up in Leeds. They beat John Mitchels of Liverpool by 2 points. And although both clubs will go into the All Britain Intermediate Championship with Round Towers and Tyrconnell Gaels, the 4 teams playing in the semi-finals. As Mitchels win another 3. And another chance to go back into the lead. And it's back with Niamh Fallon. What can the full forward do on this one? About 30 out. Drops one in. And that drops on the roof of the net and over the bar.
That was a good score.
Here come Western Gaels again. Eileen Russell playing it for Keatley. And up to Jane Edwards. A good turn by Jane Edwards. She's looking for help. Still looking for help. And it's Driver who takes it and drives forward. Finds Tolan. And away come Mitchels down the far side. Back with Tolan. He's got Keating out to the side. Sends it long. Looking for Ciara Desmond. Ciara Desmond turns again. That's a nice ball for Elaine Butler. There's a chance to shoot. But that one falls to the left and wide, although Des Kelly's awarded a free. And there's a chance for Mitchells to go 2 to the good.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of ball now up the side of the field, which I'm not enjoying.
Yeah, there's been a definite response here from John Mitchells in the last few minutes to that goal.
Definitely.
Here's a shot.
Oh.
And we'll just see if that was under the crossbar or over the crossbar.
Yeah, it's quite hard to tell from here. I think that's the thing as well, you know. Ciara isn't exactly the tallest person on the pitch, so she's a great goalkeeper, but sometimes the size is just not on your side.
I think the sun beat us to that one. We'll have to check with Des Kelly at half-time whether that was a goal or a point. But in any case, it's a free in for Western Gaels. Chance for a reply.
I think that's it. We just need a score now just to settle a little bit. I think we got ourselves a little bit rattled with that kind of constant force of this team just coming at us.
And the Kildare midfielder gets a good strike on it and sends one over the bar.
Great stuff.
And from a Western Gaels point of view, hopefully that will settle them down a little bit.
Yes.
They've conceded 1-2 in succession before that one. And here they come again. Rachel Pearce sends one forward in hope. But there's still an opportunity. The ball is still live. And it's Kelly Cook who wins the free. It's up for Fallon. Just about beats Byrne. Goes looking for Ciara Desmond. Taken by Desmond. He's got Sarah Tolan on her shoulder. Back with the midfielder, now with Fallon. Butler's coming in. Here she is. Shoots for goal. And that's a nice point from John Mitchells.
There was a lot of great teamwork as well within that team.
And this John Mitchell's team has been together for quite a few years. I suppose from the Western Gaels point of view, I mean, how many games, how many years has this team been together for?
Not long at all. So I mean, like I said, the team itself seems to almost change every year, really. Just because again we get new players, we get old players, players like myself that take a year out, and then that's whenever we win a final and progress on. I'm not bitter at all, Anthony. But realistically, the ladies team has only been up, I think. So I was one of the founding members of Bristol Ladies GAA. I believe that was back in 2014. And then we had no county, so we had to form Glowhurts. And that was kind of combining with Gaels of Luton, St Albans, Oxford, Cardiff, and ourselves. And it's just grown from there. And we've had a few new teams kind of join the county. And like I said, it's constantly it's effort to keep going and to keep the team going. We're very, very lucky that we have such a great group of not just players, but we have John Marin who takes us, and that's only been within the last 2 years. We've actually had a trainer or a coach. Before that it was myself or one of the other girls that would take it in turns to play, coach, train, manage, do absolutely everything. And then a few years ago we had another member of the men's team who actually took the girls for a year or two. And then since that, we're very thankful that John got injured. And then, sorry John, and then decided to...
It's too late now, you've said it.
Yeah, exactly. And decided to train us, basically. And he has been such a positive change within the team. It's just so fantastic to have someone there who's just shouting at the sideline, giving that direction, because when you're standing on a pitch, you can't see it, you're too kind of caught in the moment. And I definitely think that has been a huge factor in our success, really. Last year we won the Shield final. This year, like I said, we got to, we won the county final, which, and it's just that building on year. And like I said, we have girls who decided not to play this year, that now suddenly, because we've won a county final, we're now playing on here. They're so eager to get back, and they want to get back next year. And this is what we've been waiting for over the last kind of 7-8 years. It's just that, just keep pushing forward, keep recruiting, keep getting girls out to training, keep playing games. And we have suffered our losses. We've had games before in the early days where we probably lost. I think our biggest loss was something like 52 points.
Right.
When we hadn't scored anything. So it's the resilience of a lot of people in this team is huge, and it's just that love of Gaelic football. It's that love of community as well. For a lot of people, they move over and the first thing they do is look up their local GAA club, and it's an instant family, it's an instant group of friends, and that's why you can see this team are so close. We go to each other's weddings, we go to each other's birthdays, we go to each other's baby showers. That's part and parcel of who we are, and for a lot of people, their experience in Bristol is Western Gaels.
And I suppose that's probably the difference between the two clubs. Mitchels is a very homegrown club. A lot of the voices you'll hear are local voices, and a lot of them have come up through the ranks together. They're essentially they've come through year on year. I suppose for yourselves, the trick is trying to hold on to people. Naturally, people are going to come to Bristol, and they're going to go from Bristol just because that's the way it is. I suppose the key is trying to keep hold of people and trying to keep hold of a core.
Absolutely. And you're going to get that loss regardless. People move on for whatever reason that is. It's the people who are like myself, who probably decide to hold back for a year and think, no, I'll take a break. It's getting the new blood in as well. But like I said, we work so hard to make sure that we have social events so that we can build that team, because it makes a difference when you have people play with each other from under 12, under 14, under 16, under 18. Again, they're your best friends. But whenever a team like this spends so much time together, you do help to build that, which is great. It's just so fantastic to see. And like anything, you see people come out of their shells whenever they first turn up to training, brand new to Bristol, don't have a clue what's going on. When you take them under our wing, do they have flatmates? They get on with everyone okay? Is job okay? Do they need a lift out to training? That's what our WhatsApp group is constantly doing. Is, do you need a lift to training? Do you need a lift to a game? And it's we're all there for each other.
Excellent stuff. Right, we're going to take a couple of minutes of a quick break. We'll be back for the second half. And more importantly, I'm going to check with Des to make sure that was a goal or a point. We do know that John Mitchels are ahead. I'm just going to find out by how much. We'll be back in a second. second half. Just check with Des Kelly. That was a point and not a goal. So John Mitchell's lead 2-6 to 2-4. It's a 2-point game. I'll just see if there's any substitutes that have come on. I'm not seeing anybody for Mitchell's at the moment. Anybody for Western Gaels there, Karina?
Not that I can see.
If we do see any, we'll shout them out. Here we go. And the game is on. Western Gaels won the first half throw in. Mitchell's won the second half. But it's Western Gaels on the attack again. Chance for Keatley. He goes looking. An opportunity here. That's well worked again by Kelly Cook. The wing-back had a good first half. But that one is a point for Lisa Dervin. And it's a 1-point game, Karina.
Indeed. Whew, like I said, can't take anything for granted in this game.
You see that Kelly Ford's got a baseball cap on. It gives you an idea of where the sun's going. We'll see how much of a factor that's going to be because it is a low-lying sun. That's a good ball from Keatley. Just goes over the head of Jane Edwards. She's got time here to retrieve it. And a chance to have a shot on goal. That's going to bounce. And it's back with Ford. That's a little bit loose. Edwards has another chance. Plays it across. And it's back with any driver. Loops it over for Kelsey Fallon. And away come Mitchels. Lane Butler's going to have to move to get that one. Did very well to catch that one from Dara Rice because that came at speed. And it's a free for Mitchels. And Dara Rice took a bit of a sore one there. (2-6) plays 2-5. Early stages of this second half. In this second All-Britain Junior semi-final. And Kira Desmond plays it in. And that's well watched and defended, and Western Gaels come away with it. And there's plenty of a space here to exploit.
Piles of room.
For Keatley. She's got Chloe Rapson in space. And Chloe Rapson has Barker in space.
Great
and Barker
stuff.
Has levelled this semi-final.
Like I said, just give her a little bit of room, give her that ball, and Pauline is a danger woman.
An excellent start from Western Gaels. 2
Great.
quick points. And they're winning it again. And that one might go over the sideline. Indeed it does.
Substitution.
Substitution. Let's see. There's Chloe Rapson who makes way. And just see who's coming onto the field here for Western Gaels. It looks like Claire McKernan, I think. So well taken by Kelsey Fallon. She's got Dara Rice free on this left-hand side, with Roisin Keating going through, but Eileen Russell was equal to it. And back come Western Gaels. It's a little bit of a loose pass. Works out though for Barker. And the Tyrone woman gives it back. Megan Hamill beats one. Can't beat any driver. Gemma Byrne wins the ball back. Up against Kelsey Fallon.
Find a bit of space there.
Another opportunity for Jane Edwards. Does well to make space. Shoots for goal.
Oh,
And it just tails to the right and wide. That was a chance.
that was a chance. One we really could have done with going between the posts. But you know what? Head up. Got to keep moving forward.
But the story so far of this half is Western Gaels making the chances.
Yeah.
That was well done by any driver. Rescues the situation for Mitchels. And away they come. Carrie-Anne Brown back with Tolan. Still has Brown on this side. That one's going to drop. Will Elaine Butler get there? There's good strong defending from Western Gaels. They win their free.
And you can even hear Western Gaels saying to each other, settle down.
This is new territory for the club.
And that kind of really was the key of today. Make sure girls are coming in and enjoy it. And to just try and take that pressure off as well.
Almost worked out there for Pauline Barker, not quite. And away come Mitchells. And here comes Butler once more. She has Tolan ahead of her.
That's it.
But that's well done by Rachel Pearce. And she's got a bit of space to move into here. She's got Barker ahead of her. She might not need her. It's just going to drop into the arms of Kelly Ford. And Tolan needs to mop that one up for Ellie Mae Doherty. She's been well marked there by Barker, and she wins it back.
Well done, Pauline.
Takes on Doherty. Plays it through for Pearce. Up from half-back. Has options in the middle. Finds Keatley.
Ooh.
And that was a tester for Ford. And here's a chance.
Ooh.
And that is a point. And that is Western Gaels into the lead.
Could have very easily been a goal, but we're happy with that point. And I think that's just it. We just have to kind of keep going. Like I said, whenever you lose that ball, you just have to work it back as much as you can. Can't take anything for granted.
Substitution in front of us here. Emma Shaw coming on for Dara Rice. For John Mitchells. 2-7, plays 2-6. It's Western Gaels in front. And they have the ball again. And away they go with Edwards. And here's a chance for a goal.
Oof.
It's an excellent block from Ellie Mae Doherty. Ball still live. Still a chance here. And it's well blocked down again. That was Roisin Kane who made that block, and that could be crucial for John Mitchells come the end of this match. As they come away again, it's Roisin Keating. Up for Desmond. Desmond beats the marker. Looking for Neve Fallon up ahead of her. She's been well marshalled. Carrie-Anne Brown in oceans of space on this near side. But this one goes to Jackie Duggan. Back for Neve Fallon. Neve Fallon goes for a score. And that one is going to drop over the bar. That was a well-worked point for John Mitchells. And that's their first point of this second half. We are all level at 2-7 apiece. Now, what can Western Gaels do? They have the ball. It's with Keatley. Over to Jane Edwards. Edwards takes on Fallon. Wins a free. And it's a quick ball through.
Shot.
For Megan Hamill. And that just falls wide. That was well judged by Kelly Ford, because that could very easily have dropped into the post.
Absolutely.
Won by any driver. Plays it back for Kane. And Elaine Butler. It's got Sarah Tolan inside. Kira Desmond. Here's Desmond. In for Tolan. There is a bit of space here for Mitchells if they exploit it. Neve Fallon's gone through.
Oof.
And here's a chance for a third goal for Joel Mitchells. Excellent save. But it's bundled in. It's Neve Fallon with Mitchell's third goal. Excellent save by Kira Lennon on the dive. But Fallon was alert to the rebound. And Mitchells go back in front.
Both teams finding a huge amount of space here as well.
Now, what can Western Gaels do? They've come back once in this second half. They're going to have to do it again. Brown gives it to Kane. Up with Tolan. Says Shaw ahead of it. Cuts back inside. It's a nice ball in for Kelsey Fallon. And Fallon wins a free. Elaine Butler screaming for it over the far side. Fallon might hit this one in long. And that's what she does. Goes looking for Neve Fallon. There's a flick on for Roisin Keating. That's well defended. There's good strength there. Elaine Butler goes in, wins it for herself. It's back with Neve Fallon with a shot. Fantastic
Great
save. Great save, Kira Lennon. It could be crucial, but it was a fantastic save. And a free out for Western Gaels. Fantastic save from Kira Lennon there, Karina.
Absolutely. Like I said, she's a great goalkeeper. Been literally with us just a few months. And she is phenomenal. She just was caught really unlucky that last time around with the rebound. But she's not afraid of diving. She's not afraid of defending that ball.
Here come Mitchells again with Keating. That one's going to drop just to the right and wide.
Thankfully.
3-7 plays 2-7 here in this second semi-final. The winners will play Hugh O'Neills in the All-Britain Junior Final. And here come Mitchells again. He's alert to it. Does well. And the Kerry woman shows great strength. But it was well turned over by Annie Driver. And Emma Shaw can't quite get a foot on it. And there's a chance here for Western Gaels. There's plenty of space for Jane Edwards to run into. Kelsey Fallon's chasing her down.
She's got women on her tail.
Jane Edwards got the pace to do something. It's an excellent pass.
Oof.
They've won their free.
No Gaels.
There was a chance there.
Yeah. Might just be that little bit of panic.
And Pauline Barker makes no mistake. And it's a 2-point game.
Great stuff. I think that's the thing with days like this. You know, All-Britain semi-final. But to us it feels like an All-Ireland final. No differentiation. Great stuff, Rachel.
One just falls out to the side. Of course, there's a big prize for a provincial final, but there's also the super prize of a potential quarter-final in an All-Ireland for the All-Britain junior winners. Here goes Butler, in for Driver. Cuts inside Pearce and gives it up to Shaw. Shaw's got a bit of room to move into. He was looking for Fallon, but that was well done by Keatley. Sniffed out the danger.
Bounce.
A dangerous bounce there. That's well done by Powell. And Des Kelly awards the free for Mitchells. Roisin Kane gives it to Kelsey Fallon just in front of us. Back with Annie Driver.
Great defending there with Western Gaels.
Yeah, well done again. Rachel Pearce
That's it, Pauline.
minding the house, and here comes Pauline Barker. She's going to need help out on that far side.
Just needs to find that way in. They're doing a very good job of forcing us out, keeping us out to that side.
It's back with Barker. And the Tyrone woman. An excellent pass into Keatley. And that one drops over the bar.
Great stuff.
And it's a 1-point game again.
There's nothing like taking about 5 years off my life.
Yeah, it's got to be said, this game is certainly in the mix. It's anybody's right now, this one.
Very much feels almost like tit for tat a lot of the time. You know, one team does something and the other one just goes straight up the other side of the pitch to respond.
It's been a good response from Western Gaels to that knee Fallon goal. They've got a couple of points. They've got themselves back to within one. Mitchels with the ball. And Kelsey Fallon. Back with Elaine Butler. And Kira Desmond. That Desmond Keating axis working well for Mitchells. That's an excellent point from Roisin Keating.
It was a great score.
That's one that Mitchells needed just to stem the tide.
And I think both teams are obviously demonstrating just never giving up. It's every ball, it's 110% every single time. Which shows, I suppose, just how much both teams want it.
Edwards sends the ball forward. Megan Hamill can't quite take it, but the second time she does. Takes on Kane. Back with Dervan. Out to Keatley.
It was a great ball.
Keatley's been prominent in this second half for Western Gaels. And she sends one in, but it drops into the arms of Ford. Mitchell's come away with it. And Kerry-Ann Brown.
It was just unfortunate with that dropping short. And we've had a few of those as well. Just dropping short right into that goalkeeper's hands.
Kelsey Fallon on the ball. She's going to look to shoot. And that one, it's a high. That's well taken by Ciara Lennon, who's under pressure there from Jackie Duggan. She had to make it work, and she did. And this one's going to fall just over the sideline. Sideline ball for John Mitchells.
She did a fab job with that one.
And the other factor we haven't talked about, this being a brand new all-weather pitch. It's a question of how both teams take to an artificial surface. Time will tell.
Absolutely. It's certainly not one that we've played on before. We're probably more used to playing in pitches that have imminent death potholes, to be perfectly honest. So it feels great to be playing on a pitch with in great condition as well. But so far they both seem to be responding to it well. It's just that bounce again, that high bounce, which is just catching a few people out.
Free in for John Mitchells. A chance here to go 3 ahead. And in a tight game, this could be crucial. In it goes from Fallon. It's going to drop short.
Oof.
Strong defending again from Laura Herlihy. When she's needed to be strong today, she has been.
Great stuff. Like I said, it's reading that ball, that bounce.
It's well done by Powell. Wins a free. Alison Keatley with a free here for Western Gaels. It looks like she's going to launch one. Instead sends it out on this near side for Barker to chase. She'll get there. Takes on Ellie Mae Darty. Back with Powell. Gives it to Barker. Beats 2. Has a chance here. Shoots. And it's a goal.
Amazing.
It is a goal for Western Gaels.
Some great work by Western Gaels there. Again, Mitchell's doing a good job of forcing this out to the side, but Pauline just managed to cut in there.
And for the second time in this second half, when they needed to respond, they have, and they lead by a point. Now, what can Mitchels do in reply? It's Sarah Tolan on the ball.
We know there's going to be a response here. Great defending there.
She's having a great second half, Herlihy.
Yeah.
She plays it forward for Keatley. That one's going to drop for Cook. It drops over her head though, and Gaels still have it. There's a slightly wayward one. It's a bit of a foot race. And it's a foot race that Roisin Kane wins. And here comes Sarah Tolan. She's got Kerry-Ann Brown inside her. Here she is. There's certainly no need for Mitchels to panic. There's still time left. But Western Gaels have got an option here. And Gemma Byrne had a bit of space there. They didn't quite take it. And Kelsey Fallon's going to win that. And away come Mitchels again.
That was an easy giveaway from us now.
Every breaking ball is going to be crucial from here on in.
Absolutely. But both teams are undoubtedly probably feeling that tiredness maybe begin to creep in slightly when you're giving it your all consistently with this space. It can become easy to become a little bit more sloppy.
It's well done by Kelly Cook. Now with Kira Desmond. Sarah Tolan's on the inside. Keatley's just coming in, but here goes Tolan. She's going to have a chance here. Plays it off to Desmond, who sends one wide of the target.
Oof.
There's a let off for Western Gaels there.
That is. Good running.
Here goes Powell. Back for Edwards. Edwards takes on any driver. Tries to cut back on her right foot. Overruns the ball. Free out for Mitchels. Up it goes to Keating. That's a free for Western Gaels. That's well watched by Kelly Cook. Gets there first. A bit of a swipe by Keating. Gets it back for a second time. Tolan will get there to pick it up. Wins the free. There can't be long left now. Elaine Butler gives it to Tolan. Back for Butler. It's a smart ball over for Kira Desmond. Misjudges it in the sun. Still got time to pick it up. Plays it in for Fallon. But away come Western Gaels again.
Great stuff, girls.
Away comes Herlihy again. Over the head of Byrne. Back with Butler. Another chance for John Mitchels. Plays it outside. Cuts back in for Shaw. Shaw takes a swing at it and puts it right over the black spot. We are all level again. Could we be going to extra time?
I don't think my heart can take it, to be honest.
Here they come again. It's Lisa Dervin. Sorry, that's Beta Powell. Back for Megan Hamill, and now with Pauline Barker. Watched by Annie Driver. Plays it out on that far side. Tucked in.
Oh,
And it falls just wide.
hard luck, Gaels.
Right now, this is impossible to call.
Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely could go either way.
Rachel Pearce sends one in. Taken by Keatley.
Oh,
That looks good. And that looks
Yes.
over the bar.
whew.
Western Gaels go one in front. There can't be that long left now. Good run by Kelly Cook. Gives it to Annie Driver. Sends it over to Roisin Keating. It's a good turn by Keating. That's gone long for Fallon.
Oh,
Fallon and Herlihy. Back with Elaine Butler.
oh.
Slices it off her left foot and goes to the left and wide.
Whew. Some good pressure there by Western Gaels.
That finishing line's looking a little bit closer now for Western Gaels. But it's back with Mitchels again with Sarah Tolan. Plays it for Nee Fallon. Hits it long looking for Kira Desmond.
Oh,
Anywhere will do for Western Gaels on that one. Going to be back with Kelly Cook. Takes it down the sideline. Brings it back in looking for Fallon. Fallon for Butler. Back for Kelsey Fallon.
oh.
Sends it through. But Emma Shaw takes a shot. Fantastic save by Kira Lennon. For a 45. She's there again,
Oh,
Karina.
She is just phenomenal. I think a lot of our players have played exceptionally well today, but Kira is definitely standing out as one of our saviours in many instances.
Chance for Butler. Off the crossbar. Drops
Oh.
down. Still a chance. Blocked on the line from Kelsey Fallon. Shoots and scores.
Oh, that was unlucky.
Could that be the winner?
I know. Now I'm hoping for extra time.
It's not over yet.
Right, come on, Gaels. Come on.
Through for Jane Edwards. Has a chance to shoot.
Oh,
Can't get a foot on it. Colette Bell has it. 4-9 plays 3-10. And it's with Elaine Butler for Mitchells. Back with Kelsey Fallon. I'll say this much. We've had plenty of entertainment this afternoon.
oh.
This one is going to the wire.
And that's it. Like I said, we haven't been able to call it either way. There's not one team that's looked like they wanted it more. There's not one team that's played better than the other. Both of them want it. Both of them have played exceptionally well. It's so close.
Good strength from Annie Driver, but it's taken off by Gemma Byrne. Here come Western Gaels again. Have they got an equaliser in them? Powell has it. The Antrim wing-back gives it to Keatley. That's lofted in.
Oh, hard luck.
And Kelly Ford marshals it over for a wide. And a substitution coming up here for John Mitchells. It looks like Charlotte O'Neill's going to come on. And we'll see who's going to make way. Kira Desmond. I know we're still not finished yet, but if you had to pick a Western Gaels player of the match.
Oof. there are definitely a few contenders there. Al Keatley in midfield has had a phenomenal game. She's been very strong for us. Likewise, Laura Hurley standing there. Brianna's also had a great game. As I said, Jane Edwards actually has also been phenomenal.
Yeah, Jane Edwards has been very prominent, especially in the second half.
Yeah, constantly running forward, running through. Then also you can't neglect Kira there in goals. Without her and without a goalkeeper of her experience, there definitely would be, that scoreline would be bigger.
Yeah. It's not over yet. Here's Edwards up against Sarah Tolan. The two of them going for it. Tolan wins it. And it's back with Tolan once more. Now Roisin Keating, and I would say from a Mitchell's point of view, certainly the ones that stood out. Kira Desmond with those 2 goals. Roisin Keating's had a great game over at wing forward as well. And Kelly Cook's had a great game at wing back.
I could really feel the ante up and now.
And that is all she wrote. And John Mitchells are back in another All-Britain final. On a final score of John Mitchell's 4 goals and 9 points. Western Gaels 3 goals and 10. And commiserations, Karina, but they gave it their all.
They did. You literally couldn't have asked for anything more from them. It was just such hard luck, that winning goal. I think everyone here, everyone on the sideline had their mouth in their hands. And do you know what? Mitchell's did it. They had a fantastic game. But like I said, either team, they both wanted it. But unfortunately, there can only be one winner.
And even from the point of view of just experience, in a knockout game, they were asked 3 times to come back. And each time they came back, once in the first half, twice in the second half, they made a real game of that. And it just ultimately... There's very little between them. Yeah,
absolutely. And like I said, you can't ask anything more. They gave it their all. They left everything out there on that pitch. It'll definitely be a quiet car ride back down to Bristol, so it will be. And those girls, they should be extremely proud of themselves because, like I said, we're such a small club, we're such a small team. We're not used to really, finals. When we got into this semi-final, the excitement was so real, and I think they've handled it extremely well. And you know what? It just builds on experience. It builds on experience for hopefully next year.
And that's the thing. At this level, it's all about getting games, getting experience of knockout championship football because it doesn't come around that often. So a day like this is invaluable for Western Gaels as you move forward and as you try and build that club.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, whenever, especially in our county, we do play the same teams, again, just like every other county, but, we are small. So to get the experience of even playing a team that we have absolutely no idea about, it is great. It's just another team that are at our level, that will just help to build on that and improve that confidence as well. I know there'll be a lot of disappointed heads today, but I'm hopeful that there'll be a lot of them who'll come away from that thing. Do you know what? I give it my best. I give it my best shot, and it just means that actually I know next time around I can maybe do this, handle it maybe slightly better. Not in saying that anything need to handle it slightly better, but it's good experience nonetheless.
Well, we've had 2 cracking semi-finals today here on this brand new all-weather pitch at Park na Heron in Birmingham. Hugh O'Neill's won the first semi-final. They beat Father Murphy's 2-9 to 1-9. Kira Middleton with 2 goals from wing forward for the Leeds and Yorkshire club. And we've just seen John Mitchells make their way into another final. And it's Kelsey Fallon, the hero, with the winning goal in the dying moments of this one. Congratulations to John Mitchells. Congratulations to Dunedin Connolly's. They won the North of Britain Intermediate Championship earlier today in Leeds. They beat Liverpool's John Mitchells by 2 points. And all it's left to say is thank you, Karina.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. and we'll see you again next time.